Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Looks like all is in working order. I think I'm ready to start. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk, Sawadee Krab. We're currently in the Kathu area, good old 7-Eleven. I'm looking for a refreshing drink, maybe a coffee, maybe a cocoa, I'm not sure, but all I know is it's a very hot day. The sun is back with us on this Friday morning, and the journey is ready to get started because my wonderful mods are in the house. Welcome, Juanita, for being the first one in, and also Madano. Good to see both of you, and like I said, when you guys are in town, we're ready to get going. Let's go. Welcome, Juanita. Oh, one more thing. Sorry, almost forgot. Did not forget, actually, was kind of picking a good time to say it, but hey, happy Thanksgiving to all my friends in the USA, United States of America, of course. Wishing you guys a happy holiday and, of course, a great Thanksgiving dinner now by this time. But cheers. Kokumanaka for being here. And that's to you as well. Happy Thanksgiving, Juanita. Or happy holidays. Hope everybody is having some good turkey dinner. And I was jumbling something before I said happy Thanksgiving. What I was saying was, I guess when I was doing my live stream, it wasn't Thanksgiving yet for some of you. And then when it was Thanksgiving, it was nighttime for me. So today is a little bit past locally, but definitely for you guys over there overseas, I think we're just in time still. Everybody should be having dinner or just finish enjoying that amazing turkey dinner that I definitely miss. But we're here for some sunshine and we got that back today. Why do I say back? I mean, there was all sorts of thunderstorm warnings and stuff, and we had some passing rain, I think, or at least a cloudy day on the last walk, and looking like, I'm not sure, but maybe slowing down the high season a little bit, but this is very welcoming. The sun is right above me, forecasted at 27 degrees, I think it was. Well, it feels more like 30-ish, but thanks to the cool winds, you can argue it might be below 30. Oh, you're welcome, Anita. Hoped you had your Thanksgiving dinner. As I was saying that, actually, funny thing, I mean, I had quite a bit of Thanksgiving dinner at my friend's house and all that stuff. Just a lot of good food, my point being is, but I kind of remember the old high school cafeteria, Riverdale Collegiate. They had like really good Thanksgiving meals, man. Like for something that was under $5 at the time, you had some good hefty pieces of turkey, of course cranberry, stuffing, oh my. And they even added a touch of mashed potatoes, but yeah, good times. But today we're in Kathu and we're marching towards 25 Slow Bar. Last time I think it was on it might be a members live stream, I'm not sure, but definitely heading towards this way. I just like today roll across the hill and hoping for a nice walk to get a refreshing drink at the nice little cafe there, local cafe that I really enjoy. And it was closed, unfortunately, so hopefully this time around it's a success. And in the cafe we can do some talking as well. Before I go any further, let's pull a link. I was just watching his live stream actually before I came out and gave me the inspiration. Let's check out Ready Eddie's channel. He had a amazing walk, very enjoyable, one of a kind, and I think that was what it was called. I think it was One of the Kind Show 2025, but if I got the name wrong, definitely head over to Ready Eddie, as he was walking alongside Sip, who was hosting the show mostly, I think did all the hard work, and I guess Eddie did do some camera work and control the chats, but I was there as well to enjoy the walk. So hope everybody can head over to Ready Eddie's channel and check out that live stream fresh out of the oven as he covered the whole show pretty much. It was a very nice event, but I'm not gonna give too much away, but lots to see. So check out Ready Eddie at Ready Eddie in the chat. Let's see what I missed. Madana was saying, I always remember coconuts being banned from my high school cafeteria due to the strong scent of them and students bringing them into class. Coconuts, eh? Well, wait till they bring in some durians. Wow, that was, I can't imagine coconuts being banned here. But they definitely have a fragrance, but compared to durian, it might be a little bit less pungent. Oh, sorry, corn nuts. Completely read that wrong. Ah, that one makes sense. Corn nuts. Yeah, okay. That's like coconuts. And you guys can see why I'm heading towards the cafe. Thank you, Madano, for that info, of course, and that correction, and also letting everybody know I need some caffeine, or at least a drink or two with some cocoa or some sort of that in it. Still half asleep. But for a very well done live stream, head over to Ready Eddie's and check out Zip and Eddie in action. Hello, First Lass. Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you. We're just walking around good old Kathu today, checking out some local vibes. Ooh, but no shortage of local food. That looks delicious. Homa, homa, as they say, means smells delicious. But good to see you here. First Lass, we're trekking to 25 slow bar on a bright sunny day. So for those of you who's worried about the weather here in Phuket Island, no worries here in Phuket anyways. I can't speak for other parts of the country. As you guys may know, there are some storms that caused a lot of flooding down by Hat Yai, so big prayers down south, further down south. But today we got some sunshine to share with everybody around the world, including those of you locally. We will be checking some local neighborhoods, maybe on the trip back. Let's head to the cafe first, yeah? And everybody's ready to go. Shops are open. And the gentleman gave me a nice hello, actually. Not sure if I caught him on the frame. And good to see you, Jennifer Gala. Hello. I think it's the second or third time I said hi to you today for me anyways, but good to see you here in my chats, definitely. So welcome to Phuket Walk. We're checking out a SR400 Yamaha. Are we? Well, we are at the moment, but we are definitely looking for a drink to fix the way I'm talking right now, to make it a little bit more smooth, and also maybe wake me up a little bit. I'm still sleeping. I turned the word corn nuts into coconuts. But plenty of sunshine to share with everyone, including yourself, Jennifer. I'm sure the weather in Montreal is a bit cooler than here. Oh, there's a local laundromat. They have a really good services here, actually. They wash the clothes for you, they fold it up. Obviously you pay a small fee for it, but definitely worth it. So it's not like the coin laundries back home where you kind of leave it there, you gotta keep watch of it. Sometimes you come back, like myself. This was a long time ago, of course. You find your favorite jackets missing. But yeah, over here is a full service. And welcome to the live stream as well, Dirtweed and Hajat. Good to see ya. Hope to spread some warmth, like I was saying, and some sunshine to those of you overseas. We'll check out this little bit here due to the fact that the tempo is here. Just a quick prayer before we march on forward. There's a bigger temple in the front, but I think we'll be heading to the cafe first to quench my thirst, and then we'll check out that temple as well. But good to see everyone here. I just pulled a link for Ready Eddie as well for those of you interested. He just finished the live stream with Zip. Amazing show. I love it when he does those, when he covers events and he does those where he's the cameraman and kind of Zip does the hosting and asking the question. It's really fun. Well, they're both hosting it, obviously. But good to see them in action, teamwork. Thank you, Jennifer. Cheers. And thank you for the amazing support, Jennifer. That definitely hits our super chat goals as well. I'll be pulling you a banner soon. And Jennifer says, thank you for showing us Thailand, Alex. Beautiful. Thank you so much. And I hope going forward I can show you a little bit more of Thailand. But right now I think Phuket Island will do. One moment. Kakumanakab Jennifer Gala, thank you for the $5 super chat and the amazing support. I'm so happy and glad that you're enjoying the content. I know every now and then I do kind of walk around similar places, but hey, it's a different day, it's a different mood. And also, we will explore some new places soon. And soon, I mean tomorrow, so stay tuned. Also, Sign might go live as well, so stay tuned for tomorrow's live stream. But before all that, thank you so much for enjoying the content, of course, for the wonderful support as well. Cheers. Thank you, Jennifer. Props. And like I was saying, hopefully to bring you some warmth as well. I know Montreal gets a little bit colder than Toronto, especially as winter progresses. Let's wish for some good health here. And cheers, Jennifer. She says, you're so welcome, Alex. It's a pleasure to be out here with everyone. And I'm glad I can enjoy the beautiful vibes here with you, Jennifer. Let me take a prayer first, and then we'll get the journey started. All right. All right, great to see everybody in the chats and in Phuket Island. If you guys can't feel the heat, I'll let you know it's quite warm. It's right above me, the sun. But I can't complain because, like I said, we had a few cloudy days. And actually, unlike the previous months, the wind right now is very cool. So maybe the weather report finally forecasted at 27 degrees is correct today. A little bit of tight squeeze. And we are planning to go somewhere over the weekend. We've been meaning to go to actually somewhere called Pontip Cape for a while now, but it's good for sunsets, and the time of the sunset here isn't good for my viewers overseas, in North America especially. So I guess I won't be stubborn and we'll just go at a good time. Check it out first. It's a nice viewpoint, obviously good for sunsets and sunrise. But that we'll definitely have to check it out because we haven't been there last year, so it might be a special occasion that we go take a look. And it'll be the first time Phuket Walk does a live stream there, so that might be something to look forward to. And some of you might be interested as well. Sign might go live stream, also putting some pressure on her. Hello, hi, how are you? There's PaPa's from PaPa's House Coffee. He's doing some work on his car. And thank you for pulling Sign's link, Madano. And double thanks to you especially. I know you've been doing a lot of work today, and I was on Eddie's stream, and Madano was the one that was pulling all the links of various shops for everyone to enjoy. I also kind of took advantage of that. Went to one of the links and I got to check out the item I was looking at was I think the lady was I think she had, it was a French website anyways, but her concept was she made these dolls, and they represent various, I think, fairies, and she had a whole concept of a land that they belong in, perhaps our land, but when you go to the website it really brings things to life as well. She has pictures that's kind of incorporating the dolls and some of her art and handcraft into the nature. So everything kind of came together, and I got to see various different models and different designs. So cheers to Medano, of course, just making that whole experience really enjoyable, adding a lot more value to the stream. So thanks for all the hard work, man. And you're still here doing all the work here. Hey, and here's Kurt. Welcome to the live stream, Kurt Affair. I guess now I can sit back and relax, and I'll let you handle the chat, man. You got this. There's some local vibes, some local house. Nice bungalow, eh? It's something I enjoy anyways, nice and small. Well, I say nice and small, but it stretches quite deep back there. And Kurt says, Eddie and Zip has a great stream, and shout out to Medano for actually moderating, unlike the peanut gallery. I don't know what the peanut gallery means, but I wasn't doing much work either. I was so glad Medano came back later on. I was like, Medano, I almost had to do some mod work. Some viewers were asking, where did Medano go? But it's good to have you here, Kurt. We definitely love you as well. Without you, I wouldn't have an awesome intro to mess up. Sometimes I get it right. But the man responsible for the Phuket Walk outro himself, Kurt Affair. And for those of you who don't know yet, check out Sign's channel as well. She might be having a live stream, not just in my walks, but also streaming herself sometime this weekend. Hopefully, we did seriously plan it, I'm telling you. So if nothing comes up in terms of accidents, it should be happening. Hey, hello. You're having a good time. Kurt said, Nightbot is broken. Kurt still doesn't work. Well, if you really want it to work, I can definitely get that going on. But what would you be doing in your channel? I think doing comedy might be a bit lame for you. You're natural at that. Make it more challenging. Hi Kurt, don't subscribe to this channel. It's a waste of time. Kurt, if you just named your channel A Waste of Time by Kurt Affairs, you might have more subscribers than me in a day. You had a good idea going on as well earlier, you know? I think you told me about doing that, just getting kicked out of places. I already have the idea planned out when we get to 1 million subscribers on that. Get kicked out of places. Get kicked out of jail. 1 million subscriber. Just kidding, obviously. We're talking about Monopoly. Wow, that's cool. And somehow, after pulling a couple of links, we have summoned Sign to the chat. Welcome chat. Welcome chat. Welcome chat to 25 slow bar. We're almost there, but also welcome Sign to the chat. I'm still trying to decide if I should drink that coffee or get a cocoa. Maybe coffee, eh? If they're open only. Wow, maybe they're closed for good. I'm not sure. But you know what? I saw PaPa's house operating, so we'll do a loop around after the temple, and then we'll get a nice cup of coffee from PaPa's house. But this is the second time that 25 slow bar is closed. I hope everything's alright. I always enjoyed their lovely atmosphere. Not that PaPa's house is not great. It's just sometimes I like just smaller shops. But PaPa's house is a fantastic escape. I can probably do a whole episode in. So I guess today will be change of vibes. Instead of chill tiny cafe, we'll go to a more vibrant, kind of like a hidden garden type, secret garden. But yeah, a good cafe. Let's cross the street and we'll check out the temple first then. Change of plans. I guess we like that here. And then on the loop back we'll grab us a cup. But this gives me a chance to pull a banner before we head in. Why don't we do that? Let's find a good view first. Let us walk a bit further. Okay, let me get that into position. And then voila, here's the view. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Yoshi, you're just in time. And I'm not just saying that this time, you're just in time for the celebrations. We're pulling a banner for Jennifer Gala hitting our super chat goals. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Definitely appreciate it. Let me see if I can get the banner in the right place and not cover any beautiful footage. Looking good, I think. And let's get the fireworks started. And once again, thank you, Jennifer, for hitting our super chat goals. I often say it like it's a slogan, but definitely not. Definitely truth for keeping the dream alive, and definitely keeping the dream alive today. The dream of grabbing a cup of coffee, at least. We'll head back to PaPa's house coffee, and then we'll grab us a cup after we do a temple walk. So thank you for the wonderful support, Jennifer. And I'll be pulling Jennifer's link right after this for some amazing content, wowing to the eyes, well, and the ears, visual and audio. Check out Jennifer Gala's channel in the chats just right after this. Thank you so much. Well, maybe one more thank you. And thank you so much for enjoying the content, Jennifer. And as I'm pulling the banner celebration, a lot of great people are coming into the chats. Let me say hello to everyone first. I see Canadian Vasily in the house. Good to see you, bro. Destination Travels, and also Subscriber Chain. He's got a couple of channels now. He always has, but a couple, meaning one for walking and one for gaming. So you might want to check that out as well. But let me pull Jennifer's link first before I get all confused in what I'm doing. And hope my bot does this thing. And Jennifer is saying congrats to Canadian Vasily on 11K And you got it right. I was saying it's 11K, although he had a celebration at 10K. I was saying if he celebrates any later, it'll be his 13K celebration instead. But good to see you here, City Emerald also, and Roy Explores. Good to have you here, Roy. Welcome to Phuket. I'm glad you could take some time off and enjoy some walking streams yourself. Of course, Roy does amazing streams over where he is in the Golden State, San Francisco area. Always amazing. So check out Roy Explores as well. Plenty of channels to check out if you're bored of mine. So that's what saves my butt from being too bored. If you guys are not or getting a little bit annoyed at my voice, check out the links I'm pulling and change the vibes up a little bit. But great to have everybody here. Let me quiet down a little bit and we'll walk on in and enjoy the temple vibes. And let me give a quick prayer to Her Majesty, the Queen Mother of Thailand. Okay, and welcome to Kathu Temple. It looks like we're not gonna get a drink at 25 Slow Bar, but I am that thirsty, so we'll head back to PaPa's House Coffee. It's always a good time there, actually. And yes, happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Roy, and to all my American friends. Hope you guys had a great celebration as well, Thanksgiving dinner. A good gathering of friends and family, of course, and a good meal. And cheers, Roy, as he says, Phuket always looks amazing. I never get bored of your walks, Alex Ensign. Thank you so much, Roy. Well, it's hard to get bored of yours. Yours is really exciting compared to mine. As Roy walks a lot quicker, and he definitely goes to high mountains, ups and downs. You'll get all sorts of different angles of the city and surrounding area, where I stay flat on lowlands usually and head to the beaches. But I hope everybody enjoyed both of our channels. Alright, before we walk in, and once we get in there, I'm gonna keep my voice down. So I don't have Canadian Vasily's gaming channel set up yet, but hey, feel free to pull that link if you like, but I'm sure he'll be having some gaming content and live streaming soon. I think he can stream on his phone now. Kurt says, hey, no need to fight. We can be equally bored of both of your channels. Thanks, Kurt. Well, I guess your new channel that we were talking about will provide the excitement, eh? Let me take my shoes off and walk in. Okay, you guys enjoy the vibes, and I'll try not to disturb. And I'm sure with Kurt in the chats, there's no shortage of entertainment. Not to disturb, we'll just take a quick glimpse today. Usually I would do a longer walk around if I get some incense, which we do. But today I think this is a little bit of a detour. Maybe I plan to spend a little bit more time chatting with everybody instead. But I guess when you're walking this part of town, it is kind of called the Kathu Temple area. So it's great that we got a chance to see it today. Oh, we do most days as well. And all the gods are back in their proper place after the vegetarian festival that just happened not too long ago. Before we leave, I guess as per usual, good health, but hopefully safe travels for me and whoever's traveling, and hopefully we'll find this cup of coffee as well. And Jennifer is saying, Roy is so good. Yes, with all jokes aside, Roy is amazing. And Phuket Walk is also a member of Roy Explores. I lurk a little more than chat at times, but definitely enjoy all the contents there. And often watch it on replay, as sometimes me and Roy kind of streams at similar times. That's why I'm so happy that he can join us while he's taking a little bit of rest. And I guess it's my turn to do some walking instead. Well, so much for walking. I'm just walking my butt to a cafe, so. And yes, speaking of which, sorry, I don't know how I missed a shout out there. Go to Canadian Vasily's channel, which is Destination Travels this time, and check out his 10K celebration. It was a really fun stream. We had a walk downtown, I believe, and my memory still works. And it was an evening, nighttime walk, so a venture walk, I call it. Whenever you walk nighttime, I guess, in downtown Toronto is quite an adventure. It is for me, anyways. So yeah, check that out at Destination Travels and see the man himself, the 10K man in terms of subscribers, and join in the celebrations. And let me pull Destination Travels link in the chats right now. There should be no copyright music today, so let's hope the chat stays intact, and it'll be available for everybody on the replay as well. Oh, what did I pull? You see, last time Liam was trying to pull Vasily's link and he typed that one, which also poses link. See, there's two ways to pull it. Okay, check out Destination Travels, Canadian Vasily, and join in his 10K celebrations. Actually, you know what? We'll cross the road and then we'll enjoy this peaceful little path here at the edge. And if you guys recall, it was really vibrant and busy here during the vegetarian festival times. And I guess that would be, aside from, I guess, when they have a few night markets, that would be the only time this part of town gets that busy. But it's great, they closed down the road and there were shops alongside of everywhere, actually, where I am right now. And Roy says, Alex, your movements are so smooth. What gimbal and phone are you using? Hey, thanks for asking. I'm not sure about the smooth movements, but if they are smooth, then probably it's my equipment doing that. Definitely not me. I tend to overpan, and you guys notice that without my gimbal. So I'm using just the original DJI FE, the Osmo version 1. It has served me well. I have two of these, so and I also, at one point, a little bit risky, but I had them as my bike mount as well. But yeah, it has served me well. I enjoy it, and they're cheaper, so in case it breaks down on me, I'll just grab another one. So and we're currently using the iPhone 16 Pro to power the stream, and hopefully it's not overheating, because I was expecting to get to the cafe a little bit sooner, but no worries, I also have a cooling case on it that does help. and we're using the DJI Mic 2. I wish it was the Mic 3. I think Boom Productions is the one that has the Mic 3, and the reason being is the Mic 3 has less, well, it has a lot of improvements obviously, but the Mic 2 tends to disconnect every now and then, and it's not too bad, but sometimes it could be a bit annoying. Okay, let's do a loop around. There's a temple down there that we're getting further from that coffee, aren't we? And hello, Chris. Good to see you. Welcome to Kathu. We're doing our loop around, and you haven't missed hammer time. That's what Lee calls it, which is coffee time. We're supposed to grab a cup of coffee, a 25 slow bar, like the title suggests, but I guess I change of plans because slow bar is closed, so we're gonna go to Papa's House Coffee. I said hi to Papa on the way here, so it could be fate. But hope you're having a good one and enjoying the stream, everybody, including you, Chris. Little shop here. So cool. I'm not hungry yet. Kurt says, Alex, you're the top Phuket streamer I'm watching now. Thank you, Kurt. And you actually bring me to a important but also funny point. I am probably one of the, well, there's plenty of streamers in Phuket, but one's doing walk tubing and this style of, and this type of content, I guess. But I see myself more of a walking and touring and also vlogging and IRL, just with more stability. Like Roy said, you know, walk tubing is kind of like vlogging in some ways, but you're just pointing forward a little more, yeah? And more stability, I guess, compared to some. But yeah, not many people are doing walk tubing in Phuket or Thailand or even Southeast Asia overall. Not until, I guess, Action Kid moved into town. So he's in Southeast Asia, done a few walks in Thailand, Bangkok, I believe. I'm not sure if he came to Phuket, not that I'm aware of, but I think he's done a lot of walks in Vietnam as well, China and other parts. So we definitely have another very big live streamer in town now, if not Thailand and Southeast Asia. And then there's me. So thank you, Kurt, for enjoying my content. And Chris says it's snowing a lot here. We are expecting anywhere from 20 to 50 centimeters of snow in my region. Oh my, stay safe. Maybe it's a good time to stay home. Get that shovel ready. Yeah, let's get my butt to slow bar. Not slow bar, sorry, Papa's House Coffee. I'm losing it, I guess. I guess every episode kind of starts out with me chasing down for some coffee. It's become the theme now a little bit. And let me pull a few links since we're kind of on the topic. Johnny Strides just did a nice video that I watched just last night. Well, last night here. And the topic was interesting, a little bit continuation of what Action Kid talked about. Maybe Action Kid focused a little bit more of on his channel and the overall trend of long form and different various types of videos and content, where Johnny Strides talked obviously a little bit about his channel, makes sense, but also of the overall walk tubing type of content and niche or genre or whatever you want to call it. So it was really interesting for me to watch, especially kind of just the perspective of both of them. And it might be a huge thing, or a thing definitely in other parts of the world, walk tubing, but to my knowledge in Thailand anyways, or Asia, people just view it as more like vlogs maybe. I'm not sure if they are actually searching actively for walk tubers in general, but I do have a lot of local viewers that enjoy the content. A lot of my subscribers are from Thailand, local. So of course, thank you, and I'm very grateful for that. So I'm actually very happy that Action Kid is in this part of town, this part of the world. Brings a more attention to, or a little bit of experience, content, and of course recognition to walk tubing from in this part of the world. So definitely for me it's a great thing. Yeah, Jennifer, I hear you. And I saw some of the comments from, of course, his channel and Johnny's channel as well. And I'm talking about it. I was like, I'll pull a link. What am I talking about, guys? Check out Johnny Strides. The man, the one and only, the walking legend, Johnny Strides. And, well, more important so to me, a friend and the guy that kind of inspired me to start this channel. So check out Johnny Strides down by the chats or to the right side of your screen, something like that. But his link is there, and yeah, see what I'm talking about, the video. Let's get me a cup of coffee first, and since we kind of got the topic started, we can talk a little bit about that as well, and maybe my off-topic or on-topic take of it. But here we are at PaPa's Coffee, and here's the buggy. And I said, this place, let's not bother his clients, and I'll just get a usual drink, and then I'll walk onto the inside. So we got, hello, can I just get an Americano? Americano? Ice Americano. Today, medium is good, medium is good. Okay, I'll just be in the back. They're very busy here. Okay. So we'll tuck ourselves in the back here, which I really enjoy anyway. It's a nice spot, beautiful decor, historic, and interesting. They got a little bit of everything, including this item I really like. I wonder it's still there, the mask. For you Jim Carrey fans, the mask indeed has ended up in PaPa's House Coffee in Thailand, Phuket. And let's see, Canadian Vasily says, this morning I got my first ever collab brand email, and funny enough, it has nothing to do with what my channel is about. But personally, I'm very interested. Hey, that sounds amazing. Congrats. And keep up the good work, definitely. And let me get my big head on the screen and also give you a huge shout out as well, because I kind of talked about it a little bit. I know I was on your stream and celebration as well, but hey man, hey Canadian Vasily, and good to of course see you here in the chats during this time, especially because I wouldn't know what to talk about. But first, congratulations, man, and thank you for, of course, being a great friend to the channel ever since the beginning. But aside from that being an inspiration, you work really hard to get up to 11K now, 11.5
past that, I think, and then continue to grow, of course. And I'm sure it's just the beginning. This is definitely not the beginning of the end. Almost got that wrong. This is probably just the beginning of the beginning, is the best way to put it. So hey, I'm sure in 1 year's time, let's see where the growth goes. But you work very hard for that, you know what I mean? And it's definitely worthy of celebrating, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy for you, man. And you know, I can't pat you in the back, but we'll pretend this is it. Yeah, pat you in the back. And definitely a good job, man. And hey, I'm following your footsteps. Hopefully, I'll get there sooner than later, and let's work at it, right? Kokonka. Hey, and here's the coffee. Yes, please. All right.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries. Okay. And here's the cup of coffee. And let me have a sip of this first. And let me stir this. And then, actually, I think the owner said to use the cup to drink it. Gets more flavor of the coffee. So this time I'll try that and let's see how it does. And I'll show everybody the coffee a little bit. And here it is. I'm not sure if the camera does it justice, but it's always got a nice texture here. And even shows with the iced coffee. Well, once the ice starts melting, then I guess it's harder to see, but right now it's looking good. And let me catch up on the chats and get my big head. All right, cheers. Thank you, Jennifer, for supporting this cup of coffee. I definitely really need it. So you pretty much powered me to continue on the stream. So the second half is, well, I think even the first half is all thanks to you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Oh, delish. That's nice. Sai says, I can smell coffee all the way across the screen, eh? Yes, speaking of collab, we got to do something as well. Well, when you have time, right? I know you're busy with school as well. So stay tuned. Me and Canadian Facility are thinking of something to do. We did one collab already on the comparison of 7-Eleven. I think that was fun. And yeah, it was a good video and it was interesting. So I'd like to continue it, but only when you have more time, of course. But yeah, as everybody was talking about that, and I guess Johnny's video was pretty much saying that, you know, the walk tubing type of content is still doing well. And I guess he's speaking for, you know, where he is also, but Johnny does travel to different parts of the world, also AK, right? Johnny's been to Thailand. So, like I said, it's good news that Action Kid is in this part of the world. It definitely, with his, of course, experience and his size of this channel overall, it'll bring a lot more attention, right, to just walking around and walk tubing in general and touring around Southeast Asia, right? So it's definitely great for myself, right? Better than what Canadian Facility or, sorry, Kurt was pointing out. You know, I was the only one kind of doing this type of content. I know there's vloggers, right? But it's a little bit different if you guys look into what contents I have, right? But I guess eventually going forward, we could have a little bit of combination and growth and change, right? We will, of course, still have these walks and have fun, but you know, I like to go to cafes, so you guys get to talk to me a little more in cafes, and I personally like to chill and work out. I can't just sit there, you know, so, you know, I kind of mingled and mixed in the idea now of kind of building a studio where we can do some working out, get in shape, at the same time chat away, and we can still have a cup of coffee or two. But speaking of which, cheers to everyone. And also, do not break a promise. This just didn't post in the community post. I actually got most of the thumbnail, if not all of them, done, and they're actually on the videos themselves. So I just need to compile it, and that's actually a little bit extra work. I have to compile it all now that there's like 6 or 7 of them, and then I'll put them up the community post. But for those of you interested, and I do owe some of you, including Madano, Intruder Captain, Canadian Vasily, Liam, Paul Blunt, Moments of Muzzy, even Zaza Gabor, a good friend of Boom Productions. Yeah, so I still owe them some thumbnails as well. So yeah, I'll post in the community post. But all of those are reflected now in the video. So if you want to check it out early and don't want to wait for the posts, they're definitely on the videos. And I still need to update my members list, and that's about it. But let me get back into the chats first. Sorry, it somehow got away from me. Hey Lee, hammer time! Just in time, and a great place to have hammer time. We're at Papa's house coffee. Papa's a bit busy, but just as friendly as usual. He gave a wave hello to me on the way here, and then I guess also 25 slow bars close. So a little bit of detour, change of plans, and another great cafe. We're at Papa's house coffee. Cheers. I'll change the title in a bit. But yeah, I was just saying so, and Johnny Strides was saying, of course, the whole category and these types of contents are doing great, and I can see a lot of good growth going forward. And of course, I thank him for inspiring me to start the channel in the first place. You know what I mean? I always wanted to start. I told you guys I enjoyed a few content creators like Flora and Note. Sometimes I do say Note and Flora. But yeah, they're a Canadian couple. They also live in Thailand, and they do vlogs. And me and Sign thought about it, but I guess, like you can see right now, me and Sign are doing alright on live streams, but their whole channel is kind of around them traveling around the world and stuff. So at the time, at least, when we first consider, we're like, maybe we're not ready for this. Right? They've been together a lot longer than us. But yeah, so that's some of the content creators I enjoy. Another person was Patty Doyle. He travels around Thailand, has adventures. But eventually, like I said, it's Johnny that made the connection with me, right? And honestly, a huge shout out to him and thank him for coming over, you know, and having a walk with me and kind of starting this off for me and giving me some confidence, good advice. You know what I mean? So you're like, what are you getting at? I'm getting at, I do have a point. It's great to see that it's doing well in North America and overall the world in general. It's also great that AK is here to bring some attention to Asia. He went to China as well, not to forget. So not just Southeast Asia, but including Southeast Asia. So it brings a lot more attention to my channel, perhaps. It definitely helps, I think, as you know, the algorithm definitely does kind of recommend similar content in similar places, right? So I have seen some of my videos perhaps pop up at the end of his videos as well. So it helps me quite a bit. But back to my part is, man, just being able to do YouTube, like just reading some of his comments and stuff and just summing things up for myself anyways, just being able to have a YouTube channel and have the equipment to do this type of channel. And I know AK said it's a lot easier now for people to do it. Yes and no, right? A lot easier for people in countries that are making more money, right? But you can see that some people here, even in Thailand, where your average income of the month is, of a new grad maybe is 20,000 baht. So, you know, and also, you know, internet expenses, so on and so forth, just being able to purchase a good streaming phone, the gimbal and all the equipment, it's difficult for a lot of people, especially in this part of the world. And you go, okay, I can afford all that, sure, but how about time-wise, right? For me, it happens so that, you know, Sign is amazing, and we worked things out, of course, as a couple over many years, right? In the beginning, and not to be shy saying this, I was doing a lot of the work in the beginning in terms of just, the relationship as a couple. I was older, right? And now, she's the one that's providing me some free time. So even if you can have the leisure and you can afford the equipment and you're like, yeah, what are you talking about? I have my phone right here. I can do this right now. And you have great internet. You can afford it. You have the technical ability. Like me, I definitely don't have the technical ability. I'm no techie guy. Definitely not for a long time. I remember using DOS and Windows, like the very basic version. That's where I started. But yeah, and I had to learn everything without any support here, right? Without any help. And Johnny eventually came, and I asked him a few questions. And at the time, he couldn't still see. Hey, this guy's still figuring out how to use the DJI Pocket 3, and I don't know how to set up the mic, man. Like. So yeah, without any support, hopefully the channel keeps growing, of course, and I could keep doing this. But for present, what I'm trying to say is, man, I'm so grateful that I'm able to do this. It's definitely not easy to have the time, to have the ability, the equipment, you know what I mean, and also the physique, right? Just being able to walk still and endure some of the weather out there for a long period of time, and very often, I guess, on some of the episodes in the past on my live streams, I've mentioned this. I do this because I can. I haven't gotten to a little bit deeper on explaining it, and hopefully that kind of cleared things up a little bit. So watching those two videos definitely brought something new to me anyways. That's what I saw. Of course, it sounds and brings different perspective to different people, depending on where you are in life and how you see things. But also for myself, I saw some comments saying, you know, some people are doing this as a hobby, and that's fine. Some people are doing this as a career, and some people are perhaps, expecting more than they expect, or it's happening, so on and so forth. Well, for me, the cool part is, and that's thanks to everybody here, of course, is it's really realistic for me. Everything I'm hitting all my goals, right? I didn't expect anything unrealistic, right? I wanted to make a channel, of course, get myself in shape, and I've never been in better shape for the longest time, 10 years actually. So you guys can see that progress. It's because of you guys throughout these walks. Rant? Is this really a rant? I'll keep it minimal on the ranting. But I'll come back to the ranting if you really want it. But, not really ranting, right? But just my perspective. But yeah, so in a health perspective, I'll try to keep it, of course, on topic as well, not going all over the place. But yeah, I've been getting really healthy, and I've been able to do these health journeys now, which I was not motivated. A lot of people have time, but they're not out walking all the time. They never had a purpose. So you guys gave me a purpose. You know what I mean? Despite the, I guess, matching kind of environment that I had the investment for the equipment, sure. And we did have to get a few things. I mean, I started out trying to do streams on this phone, the Poco 3. Man, it was a struggle. Great phone, by the way, for what it is. And then I eventually used the older iPhone 13, and finally on with the iPhone 16 Pro, and that's because all thanks to you guys, and mainly donations, of course, in the beginning. And I put it all back on the equipment, right? Was able to upgrade the phone, get some new cameras, right? So I'm really grateful for that, and the channel's growing, like I said. And the second goal I was able to do, like I said, was help us sign a little bit, and I don't know, have a cup of coffee that I can buy her a cup later, or buy her some meal, buy her some food. She's been enjoying some good desserts. And last time around, thanks to, of course, some amazing support, we were able to upgrade the camera for her, and we're doing some good ASMR driving streams. So despite her not doing some of the live streams that she's supposed to do on her channel, Canadian Vasily, the driving stream that you enjoyed, it was from Sign, right? So the camera was definitely awesome, and I'm talking about the Insta360 Go Ultra. So perfect for action camera for on the go, like quick drives, being super stealth, doing vlogs, all types of different good stuff. I'll be getting into a little bit more vlogs going forward, but later on. I like these live streams. Let's keep it simple for now. But yeah, in conclusion, definitely the channel in 1 year's time has been life changing in terms of having hope, keeping the dream alive. I can't just keep on burning on savings. Eventually, we'll run out. And we've been doing that for a while since COVID. It hit us pretty hard. You know what I mean? Now I have something to build on, and how you build it, I guess I agree with many people that said it is, it's up to you, right? You know, if you're gonna put all your time into it, then it might be a little more than others. If you're willing to reinvest back, then it might be a little bit better. I mean, here I'll give an argument. Like Canadian facility, cheers to you. You know, upgrading to HDR. It's some might argue it's a slight upgrade. I think it's a huge upgrade. It does change things a lot in the viewing perspective, but it takes a lot of work, right? Just because the app I'm using, for example, you guys can all see Prism. It doesn't have that option, right? So to do more with your channel, even to upgrade the quality to the slightest, it actually takes a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of study, especially when there's no one there to really say, hey, you're supposed to do this and do this. Even Johnny, when he came, he gave me some good advice. It's not like he's gonna walk me through this, right, step by step. No, but it's great that he came over, gave me the best advice he can give in the time given. I mean, he said, keep your head down and keep on grinding. Sounds about right, you know what I mean? I do that when I did sports. I do that when I go to the gym, and I'm gonna do that for here. Let me drink some coffee first. But cheers to everybody listening to me rant. But yeah, it's definitely, actually, in my perspective, it's not easy to be able to do walk tubing, right? That's something I guess some people might take for granted, for those of you who could do it for a lot of different parts of the world. And maybe that would explain perhaps why you don't see a lot of live streams from there as well, right? It's just not available to them. So I'm very happy that I'm in Thailand, obviously a great place, a great country, and I do have the time, the means, and also you guys to keep the dream alive. You know what I mean? So an actual channel, I'm glad I gotten started. So I told you guys getting started was the hardest thing. I'm in year 2 now. It feels like I actually gotten started now. I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit. So yeah, cheers to everybody. This is a great cup of coffee. I'm taking my time. Cheers. It's always a good cup here. PaPa's house coffee. And what did I miss in the chat? But yeah, hopefully I can showcase Thailand to the world as well in a different perspective, meaning this type of content, walk tubing, right? I know, like I said, there's a worldwide audience now interested, and including Lee, where he's from, South Africa, and cheers to Lee, Hammer Time. And some of my viewers, of course, in Europe, Germany, UK, in Australia as well, and different parts of Asia, Australia, Saudi Arabia. I'm not going to name all the countries, but some of the countries I see in my analytics, you know what I mean, that enjoys the walk tubing content. And of course, this will bring extra coverage to Thailand in a different perspective, not just vlogging or what you see out there right now, right? You guys get to see this live. You guys get to check out the weather live. You guys get to check out the atmosphere of PaPa's house coffee live. Let's check that out while we talk, right? So, to us here in this part of the world, I'm a little bit of a pioneer now that Action Kid has joined us. So Asia is going to be a little bit more popular now. And he can definitely give us a kick and a boost. And thank you so much, Jennifer. And Jennifer says, I have to go to sleep now, guys. Early work tomorrow. Thank you, Alex, for the stream. Good night, everyone. Kakumanakab, Jennifer. And thank you for enduring all my yapping. I should have gotten more walking going, shouldn't I? But thank you so much for the amazing support. And I promise next stream we'll do more walking and less talking. But hope it helped you sleep a little bit. And we'll see you soon. And thank you for all your amazing content on your channel as well. So check out Jennifer Gala if you want some pleasure for the eyes and the ears, audio and visual.
Kakumana Cup, Jennifer. Have a good night, and I'll be pulling your link once again. Cheers. And Jennifer is definitely someone that does different types of content in the community. So let me pull her link once again. Just like myself, trying to do something different. And Vasily as well. Well, I guess Liam already does some chill streams, and we're just following his lead. And Liam also does gaming streams. So I guess we can add some gaming streams to the community. And I'm doing some fitness walking streams. Well, everybody does walking streams, but I mean workout streams. My apologies. Adding something new, mixing it up a bit, yeah. Here's the vibes at Papa's House Coffee. And you know what? While I took so much time talking, I'm gonna head on up, show us around. There's an upstairs, and then we'll continue drinking the coffee a bit. Okay, so let's head on upstairs. So what I feel anyways is it's definitely not easy to be doing this, and despite if you have the funds, and if you do, it's definitely not easy to start, right? Many of us have access to a gym, or perhaps we can purchase weightlifting equipment. It's the inspiration and being able to do this together, or whatever we're doing together, that makes it happen. So I was trying to say, Johnny Strides kind of came here and give me a kick in the butt, give me a boost to make it happen for myself. And then of course it's the rest of you guys from the community, whether you're a viewer, subscriber, or of course a fellow walktuber, the rest of you guys doing your walks, I was able to join your chats to say hello to everyone. Viewers enjoying the content, everyone supporting me. And I was able to get started. The most difficult part. So it's great to see, of course, the type of content like this continue to grow. Hopefully I can add some growth and mixture and different vibe to it. According to my character, of course, I think that's the most important for any channel, right? That, of course, includes a host. Is how you run it. But also it's great that Action Kid is in this part of the world now. Maybe making this type of content more popular. But I guess for myself anyways, it all makes sense because, and I'll be finishing off this coffee in about 5-10 minutes and we'll get walking again. But yeah, let me get on the screen again and see what I missed in the chats. Alright, here we are. And I was saying, I guess a lot of this makes a lot more sense for me and Sign as well, is because well, the cost of things where we are is a bit less. Right? Our goals are, and also I also mentioned that our lifestyle is quite thrift. So you guys kind of see actually what I do every day. I enjoy some time with my cats, watching some walks with you guys, and walking around myself, and then hit the gym, have a good time. You know what I mean? And sometimes come out for a cup of coffee. So, and in terms of food, and it actually has been helping for my diet and health and the overall health fitness obviously is I stick to the same type of foods. I've grapal, egg, I mix it up a little bit sometimes, you know, but I'm quite simple in that aspect as well. It helps me keep track of what I'm eating, keeps it simple, right? I'm getting all the nutrients, I think so. So what I'm trying to say is we're
cost effective my lifestyle overall anyways, and because the cost of a lot of things here are a little bit cheaper. So for me, I'm living the dream, right? But it's different for everybody. I definitely understand. But yeah, I don't know if I'm responding to them. Definitely not. But if I am, then hey, it's great that we're doing well. And cheers to Johnny. You know what I mean? Doing a great job over in Toronto, my hometown, right? And and cheers to AK for being here now, bringing a lot more attention in terms of his audience getting to see Asia, and as well probably more attention to Asia getting to see what walk tubing is as well. But at the end of the day, I'm just following their footsteps as well. You know what I mean? Trying to grow the channel, including Canadian Vasily, right? So cheers on the awesome milestone, and hopefully I'll be having my 10K celebration soon. Maybe after the high season, hopefully, yeah. I don't know. But I'll keep on going at it, that's for sure. But I think that's enough chatting for me for today, and cheers to everybody. And thank you, Jennifer, for hitting our super chat goals again, and for this cup of coffee. And we'll head on back outside and complete the Kathu loop as a victory lap. But yeah, life changing for me overall, and it's all thanks to both of those channels actually, because AK inspired Johnny, and Johnny inspired me, and not just because I liked his content and I said, hey, you helped me, man, you inspired me, man. And no, he came over and had a walk with me, right? And had a chat, spent some time with me. So at the time, obviously, I was a little bit out of it, very out of it due to some event in my own personal life. My cat passed away, but yeah. And he actually came just a couple of days after that. So I wasn't quite myself. And also, just letting the event kind of sink in, Johnny Strides actually came, took a while as well. So, but yeah, I'm just really thankful and grateful, you know what I mean, that he came, gave me quite a boost in terms of confidence anyways, you know what I mean? And maybe I could do it, you know what I mean? I had a walk with them, and I felt like I had a walk with Johnny Strides. I could do this, you know what I mean? That's it, right? So that really helped me, gotten started. But yeah, so I think we've come a long way despite being 1 year old, and year 2 is going to be great. I'm feeling more me now. I could be more me and more myself, and I'm healing. I'm healing from what's happened, and hopefully looking forward to 2026 arriving a little bit soon for that. But yeah, definitely looking forward to New Year's as well. And let me see. Only have 90K subs until the silver play button. Can I do it before my birthday? Definitely you can do it before your birthday, just depending on which birthday. You don't have to say the next one, right? But cheers, Canadian Vasily. Let me finish this off. We're all done here. Let me get the bill. I often forget. But yeah, but before we pick up and go, I guess like what you told me, hey, you'll definitely get there, I think, and you don't have to do it alone. We're definitely walking together, and you're here in the chats walking with me all the time, and I'll do my best to be in yours. So yeah, let's head to that 100K together. Slowly but surely, right? 100K, I'll be happy if I just get an extra 100 subs. So feel free to hit that subscribe button, guys, ladies and gents. Subscribe to Phuket Walk. Help us out a little bit. We're 1 year old. Not doing too bad. Heading towards 5,000, is it? But definitely thank you, and very thankful to be on this journey. I did say getting started was the hardest part. We've gotten started. So let's keep on going and grow this channel together. Let me get that bill first.
ราะว่ายอดจังหวะยอดเข้าอ่ะตึงปัน400 ยอดเนี้ย
ไม่เป็นไรของเรายอดไม่เยอะจ่ายได้ภาษีจ่ายได้ร้านขนาดเล็กจ่ายได้แค่ไม่รับเปลี่ยนเป็นเงินสดอย่างเดียว
แค่แบบตอนที่บอกคือร้านข้าวไป5 คนสมมติมีคนละครึ่ง5 คนอ่ะเขาส่ง Okay, let me double check the audio. Sometimes I go too far and the audio fails on me. I think the mic 3 might have a little bit more range than this. Let's see. And Canadian Vasily says, so not the one in 3 months? Probably not the one in 3 months, bro. But you know, in 3 months, I'm sure you'll get to some new milestone that we can have another live stream and celebrate. Okay, let me pack up a little bit, and then we can get going. But yeah, for me, one of the biggest things was I was getting really out of shape in terms of endurance and just overall health-wise. And I was really stationed at home quite a bit. So yeah, this really helped me. I often say it's not become a new person or anything, but more of finding myself all over again and becoming healthy. I used to be in okay shape, you know what I mean? And honestly, at my age, 43, not too old, like I said, if I can be like how I was in my 30s or 20s, that's fantastic. I think I might be getting there or closer. But yeah, we're 18 streams in terms, or 18 videos, workouts in terms of the workout video. And this is not a workout stream, but from chicken wings I mentioned. And hey, I'm going to put one more link before we get started. But yeah, these chicken wings here, I call them, they're maybe looking like more serious chicken wings now. Still chicken wings. But yeah, I was saying, I was talking to Growing Serenity, and we're having a joke about working out our chicken wings. And check out her channel in the chats. And that's Growing Serenity. And she actually got me in the early Christmas festive vibes as she was doing some ASMR and nice video that she usually does. This one around obviously was decorating quite early, right? But hey, maybe not too early. You go check it out yourself and enjoy the video, as it really got me into the Christmas vibes. So yeah, go over to Growing Serenity and go into her 4K videos and check out that one I'm talking about. I think she's got another one that she posted as well, but that one I really enjoyed. It got me into the early festive vibes. And we're almost into Christmas, aren't we? And cheers, Lee. Yeah, we're done the coffee now, but what did I miss? Well, the last sip of coffee, I did give you a couple of cheers for hammer time, so we didn't forget about you. But you can catch up now, because we're gonna head back out into the streets. I can't really talk, sorry. And then I think I need some water. But and then we'll enjoy the sun, and we'll do a loop around in terms of Kathu local vibes. Let's keep going. Yes, you miss Jennifer. She had to go to bed a bit earlier. Actually, it's not early at all. She's very kind for staying so late already. I was ranting quite a bit. Maybe that's what drove you away, Lee. But all positive ranting. But welcome back. We're ready to go. I got the bill. And then I think we're good to head back out. Let's not make too much of a mess. Oops. And cheers, always a good time here. At PaPa's House Coffee, I gotta change the title of the stream, obviously, but we'll do that in a bit. So let me make my way out and give a wave goodbye first. but not before I check out these fishies here. Thank you, Lee. Sounds like a plan. I never really have a plan, but I sound like I do. Lee knows. Okay, let's get going. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one. Always a good time here. Like I mentioned, and today, a great cup of coffee. We'll take one more glimpse, of course, at the buggy on our way out. And cheers to Papa's House Coffee. Good vibes, good time, and a great escape from the sun. And didn't I mention his fate? I had a friendly hello from Papa's, and then the cafe I guess we were passing by to go to was closed. And I'm glad we came here. I had a great time. And we're back in the sun. I can definitely feel it. As Mr. Sunshine says hello. It's just right above me. And we are indeed in Thailand. And we are a walking channel. We spent quite some time today. I think Canadian Vasily was saying I was ranting. Maybe, eh? But overall, just really grateful actually to be doing this, be out here walking with you right now, bringing everybody along and grabbing a cup of coffee today. Ooh. It's tucked in here with a beautiful mountain view. It's someone's houses. I'm just taking a peek, not to disturb them. And let me cross the street here. We didn't really check out the plaza area on our way here. We'll take a glimpse and walk through the residentials a little bit. Yay, the pink beetle. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, that's the place with the upstairs patio. I actually went up there during one of my ranting. It wasn't really ranting. For me, like I said, building the dream. I mean, there's many ways to look at it, obviously. But for me, when I first came to Thailand, I was doing quite well in terms of career-wise. All right, I had a couple of jobs going on. You guys know I had a gig at Canada Post, and that wasn't bad. I think many people, some of my friends actually came up to me and said, "Hey man, you got a pretty decent job," especially about 10, 12 years ago. Right? And also at the same time, I was licensed at Repo, which is Registered Insurance Broker of Ontario. So I had a insurance broker's license selling commercial mainly, and then residential and auto insurance. As you know, auto insurance is mandatory in Ontario, so I wasn't doing too bad. And I realized as I got more older, my friends' driving records obviously improved. They had more businesses and they were more in position to buy houses, so I can insure it. And business was great. So before I dropped everything and came to this part of the world and said, you know what, well, at first I thought I might need a change, and I went to university. But I wasn't dropping everything. I was still licensed. The union still said I could come back at Canada Post. But instead, I came here and I gave up that lifestyle. And give up is a strong word, I would say, in exchange. And the way I looked at it was, I was never going to get crazy rich or anything here. It's just not designed like that. Well, unless you had a huge amount of investment, maybe, then I guess you can make it anywhere. But over here, for me anyways, the way I see it is coming in here is semi-retire. What's semi-retire? That doesn't make sense. Semi-retire is just have enough to live, spend some time. Most of my time is spent with my family, my wife, right? We're eating good, we're healthy. And in Phuket, what we call the most expensive place, there are plenty of cheap foods, quality cheap foods, right? Quality entertainment, many places to visit. The beach is free, most of it anyways, if you don't want a beach chair. So it's got everything for me inside to live quite nicely and comfortable without spending a lot. So what I did also scrap was my plans to teach English. You go, what? Yes, I had some experience for some reason, one reason or another. I've been to China and I taught some English there. I went to Korea and did some English tutoring. It wasn't at an official school in Korea, but gained some experiences there. And that's why I went back to university, to perhaps maybe make it official for myself. I have some good friends, including a very good one of mine still in Korea, who's done very well. And he's actually the original friend that I thought, hey, let's do that together. He's already quite established there. So I said, you know what, let me go to school, make it official, and then we can do something together and travel the world, teach some English. And Lee says, yeah, the sun looks extra bright today. Oh, it looks like that to me as well, Lee. I'm feeling it. Let me get my big head up. Hopefully my phone is keeping up with this. But yeah, it's really hot today. But no worries, we'll walk a little bit more. And of course, for those of you who haven't fallen asleep yet, we'll wrap things up in a bit, but we can chat a bit more. And then I had a great time, of course, and we'll call this a victory lap. But yeah, almost tripped there. So that was the original plan, and I kind of was working towards that. But when I came here, I said, you know what? I'm ready to settle down. I'm okay with living the simple life. I have plenty of things to do here. I don't know. So instead, about 10, 11 years ago, instead of pursuing that, I made a big change and decision in my life. In the early parts of my career, I was into trades. Did a little bit of this and that, I would say. Had some experience. So I went to Fort Mac alongside my other qualifications. Did some work over there in the oil sands. Well, I worked at a SAG-D plant, Suncor. Actually, we can walk around here a little bit. I like this place. It's got lots to look at. And then did what I can. I had a little bit of savings here and there, and then saved up a little bit of money and came here to so-called semi-retire. Now, it was working out. The simple lifestyle was amazing. It was the best 10 years of my life. But was it simple? Was it easy to give up that lifestyle in Toronto where I had a nice steak meal almost every day and nice restaurant. You know, Toronto has so much to offer in terms of entertainment. It was a change, a great change that I really enjoyed. And of course, for the first 5 years or so, me and Sign ran a mini cafe. We worked pretty hard and we did quite all right. Let's see if I can walk through here. I think it might be closed over there. Oh, that's okay. It's not closed. And then we worked hard. We did good. Our lifestyle was there. And I thought, hey, this could last. This can work out. And then, of course, COVID hit. So some of you might know that part of the story. And after COVID, I was really bummed out for a long time until eventually I found Johnny Strides with a little bit of Thailand and Toronto connection, I guess, of one of his Thailand videos. And then we started the channel and I started to have hope. And everything, like I mentioned, for me anyways, I don't know what others expect or want out of this. It's been going fantastic. Walk tubing is quite new to Asia anyways. I guess a lot of people, viewers around the world, has not seen walk tubing in Asia due to not a lot of walk tubers. So I think it's heading in a good direction for me. But also the growth and all the milestones, and of course being healthier, meeting everyone here, good friends, good people, amazing people, having a community, a group of people that me and Sign can definitely turn to. We did. In April, we definitely did. To help us out and lift us up when we were down. It's been a wonderful. And like I mentioned, since a lot of my goals and my needs here are not amazingly high, this is definitely and can be a career. After all, there's many ways to, well, there's many careers. That's the best way to put it. Right? You got to choose one you enjoy. And I've been blessed with the opportunity and time, a little bit anyways, a little bit of time to work at it. Like I mentioned before I started the channel, I was ready to a go-go, meaning call it quits and head back to Toronto, grab a job there, see what happens first. So this has kept me here. So it's no joke, it's enough. It's been getting better, and I hope, of course, it continues to get better. Let me cross the street a bit here. It's really hot on this side. Hey Steve, Wild Vasily. I got no idea. For some reason, whatever, I edit videos shots on my GoPro. DaVinci does something weird and it takes forever. I don't know, I'm not a expert at Da Vinci. I don't mind CapCut, and I guess when it gets more complex, then I might turn to Da Vinci. Alright, ladies and gents, I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. I was gonna go a little bit further forward, but looking at the time, it's wow, almost 12 o'clock lunchtime. So I guess I'll let you guys go. Locally, of course, this part of the world, enjoy your day, grab some lunch, and for those of you overseas, thank you for being here with me all the way to the end. And of course, if you fell asleep, that counts also. But cheers to each and every one of you. Hope you're having a great night. Overseas, it's about to hit midnight now. So let me conclude a little bit of all the blabbing that I was saying, and we'll call it a day, yeah? But yeah, thank you so much, of course, to Jennifer Gala and hitting our super chat goals. Kakumana Cup. Hope you have a great night. And as I was saying, I'm just really grateful that I gotten started. And I guess all thanks to Johnny Strides, definitely, right? And here I am, year 2. And second now, I think in terms of walk tubing, it's looking good. Action Kid is in this part of the world, definitely does some good for me. And of course, the walk tubing community. Maybe that's just me and him, so I think it's positive news for me recently, but also I'll continue to work hard to showcase Thailand and improve the quality of the content, and of course mix it up a little bit. I did say it's very important that I show more of me, and it's the host that's behind the channel that makes a difference. So hopefully I can showcase a little more workout videos, fitness, I'm not sure, but we'll stay on niche, stay on topic as well, right? Continue the walks, continue live streams, continue the 4K videos, but I shall continue no more in terms of talking and let you guys all go. Until next time, thank you very much. I'm your Phuket Walker, Alex. Saudi Cup, Saudi Ka, and Saudi Ja, and I shall catch you all later. And let me give everybody here a shout out before I put the outro music on, and please do stay for the outro music. It's a very important shout out to all my members. I do need to update the members list. Cheers to you, Steve, City Emerald, for the gift. 10 gifted memberships. I'll be updating the list probably today, but do feel free to check out the updated thumbnail. I have not posted it on the community post, but the thumbnail itself has been updated to reflect the appreciation for the support. So cheers to City Emerald. A huge shout out to Canadian Vasily. Thank you so much. Like I was mentioning, let's keep on walking and growing and trekking together. It's been a great journey so far, and thank you so much for starting me off the right way. And cheers to Lee as well. Always a good time. In terms of hammer time with Lee, well, it's always a good time with Lee. Thank you for being here. Trojan, cheers. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Hope you have a great night. I know it's still early where you are, but hopefully I bored you enough to have some good sleep. And thank you so much, Medano. Man, it's been a long day for you. Thank you so much, bro, for being here and helping me out in the chats. And everybody that was here before, I remember Juanita and Roy Explorers, Roma Sign, Jennifer Gala, Hajat, Chris, Derek. Sorry I didn't say Josan to you, but thank you, Derek, for dropping by. Missed you in the chats. Hope you're having a great one. And Josan to you, Derek, which means good morning. But it should be Mangon to you, which means good night. So let me get let me get the outro music going. Until we meet again, thank you so much. I had a wonderful day, a wonderful time ranting, and of course a wonderful walk. Until we meet again, take care, and we're off. Wawa, wee wawa. Thank you so much. City Admiral, Steve, cheers. Kakumana cups for the Wawa, wee wawa. Holy guacamole. The 1999 super chat. Thank you so much, man. As Steve says, City Admiral says, fear change, leave it here. Hey, I tried, man, and you guys definitely helped me kind of pull through and fight through that fear. And definitely we're getting some positive change. So let's do it together. Let's change positively together. But thank you so much for the amazing support. I mean, for a small channel like mine, well, we're definitely able to survive because of your support. And it goes very long way here, man. So thank you so much. That will definitely be going towards back to the channel, but also maybe a snack or two for Sign. But thank you so much, Steve, City Admiral. And like I said last stream, I don't know if you heard it, I saw your comment on your fitness improvements. I hope you continue that definitely, you know, and do it slowly, right? Keep on stretching, keep on walking, and if you can, join in some of the the workouts that I do. But hey, cheers to you. Thank you so much for the amazing support. And yeah, that's the buzzer beater. So at the buzzer, City Admiral. He shoots and he scores. And thank you for joining us, Kathu. You have a good one as well. And we're gonna wrap things up now with the outro. Take care. Thank you. Fear change, like Steve says, no worries. There might be some fears, but let's change positively together. Try to support each other in our positive goals. But mine, definitely thank you to each and every one of you since the beginning, because I think I've reached some already in terms of health and fitness. And the channel growth has definitely been keeping the dream alive. So here's the outro music. Let's blab no more. But thank you for the buzzer beater, City Admiral. Cheers to you and each and every one of you. Thank you. ขอบคุณมากนะครับ